April 1st, 2026, 3:47 a.m. The Strait of Hormuz. A Liberian-flagged oil tanker was struck by an Iranian missile, igniting massive flames. 20% of the world's oil supply halted. Iran proved it can destroy any vessel at will, beyond U.S. Navy control. Iran deployed mobile missile launchers along the coast, perfecting hide and strike for decades.
This strike destroyed the illusion that global energy infrastructure is safe.
The MT Sea Lance, carrying Saudi crude to South Korea, was hit. All 23 crew were rescued, tanker still burning. The Noor missile, Iranian copy of Chinese C-802, flies low, tracks ships autonomously, with hundreds ready along the strait. U.S. Navy assets in region couldn't stop it. The narrow strait and missile speed left tankers nearly defenseless. Markets crashed. Oil surged 18% to $160 per barrel. Insurance and shipping faced immediate chaos. Major shipping companies rerouted vessels, adding 10 to 14 days to voyages to avoid the strait. 15% of global oil has no alternative route if the strait is closed. The world is vulnerable. Oil supply shocks cause vertical price spikes. The last major crisis in 1973 quadrupled prices, and this situation is even worse. Global spare capacity is limited. Strategic reserves are low and cannot replace the lost supply. $150 oil would push gasoline to $6 to $7 per gallon, with diesel and jet fuel costs surging. Energy costs drive everything. Rising fuel prices trigger inflation, job losses, and economic collapse. The U.S. cannot easily reopen the strait. Iran's strategy makes shipping economically impossible, not physically blocked. Iran's mobile missile systems are spread across vast coastline, making them nearly impossible to eliminate. Destroying these systems would require sustained airstrikes, triggering full-scale regional war. U.S. response remains diplomatic, with sanctions and statements that do not change the reality on the ground. Shipping companies begin suspending operations, pushing oil prices even higher. Oil prices could hit $130 to $150 within days as markets react to prolonged disruption. Central banks face impossible choices between controlling inflation and saving the economy. The U.S. faces no good options: war, negotiation, or economic collapse. Iran achieved massive impact with minimal cost, shifting the balance of economic warfare. This strike was not escalation. It was proof that global energy markets can be weaponized. If oil stays at $150, the world faces recession and possibly depression. Iran now controls the most critical energy choke point in the world. The world just changed. The question is not if oil hits $150, but how long the global economy survives.